Welcome back to War with Cinema. I'm your host, Greg, your local metalhead, and with me is
Par the Collector. What's up, everybody?
And you gave me Midnight Run.
Midnight Run, man. This was my first outing into Robert De Niro movies that didn't involve him killing anybody or talking gangster shit or anything like that. I did not know this man could do comedy before I watched this movie, and it holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
that's why I think I gave it to you, because it's my favorite De Niro movie that's not Goodfellas or Casino.
Right.
Or
yeah, that makes sense. And it's one of those movies that I'm surprised I haven't seen.
I really when I told you about it and you were like, "What's that?" I was like, "Really? You ain't seen that?" Because my dad was the one that showed me this movie, and your dad, they're about the same age. I figured that your dad would have had you watching this for sure.
He probably put it on, and I just didn't pay attention to it. It's probably one of those that just got watched once.
It's a very dated movie.
1988.
Yeah, like a lot of the shit in this movie. Damn, this movie came out the year I was born. That's crazy. Yeah, because a lot of the shit now, like, they don't even do anymore.
Yeah. But also not only Robert De Niro, but it's also Charles Grodin.
Yeah, I was gonna kill me. I didn't know his name.
Grodin. Grodin.
Yeah, Charles Grodin.
Grodin. So I said I had some news. Like, I was looking up things about this movie as I was watching, because I literally just finished it. Passed away today.
Recently?
Yeah, like today. As I was watching the movie, like hour ago, Charles Grodin dies. 86.
That is crazy.
Right. So R.I.P.
R.I.P. dude. What are the chances?
I know, right?
I'm afraid to pick a movie now. Like, damn.
That's your superpower.
Dude, Beethoven's never gonna be the same.
Right. I'm glad I liked this one because I didn't want to speak ill of the dead. But
but I get it.
But yeah, so this comes out. I was sitting there thinking it. I'm like, this movie feels like I know it's not a buddy cop feeling movie, but it has that like buddy cop feel to it.
Yeah. And
the director that did this actually did Beverly Hills Cop. So, which, can I speak on the director for a second?
That's a big time guy, isn't it?
Martin Brest.
Yeah, he's done a bunch of shit.
He has a weird filmography.
Didn't he do Geely?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get to.
I remember we talked about this guy before. I was like, I know this dude because, yeah.
Right, and I was looking up his filmography. I'm like, it's such an odd filmography. Like, Hot Dogs for Gajin. I don't know.
Never
Hot Tomorrows, going into style. But then it really kicks off for me that I know these movies is Beverly Hills Cop.
For sure.
Then Midnight Run, Scent of a Woman, Meet Joe Black.
Damn, so you got Academy Award too.
Yeah, and then Geely.
No wonder this poor guy doesn't do fucking movies.
Well, Geely's not his fault. They went in and like reshot it and like took all the creative control out of it.
I think everybody that had anything to do with that movie needs to take the L for that one.
True.
All I did was change out coffee filter. Doesn't matter, bro. Your name was on the fucking sheet.
Right.
Part of this movie. You take that.
You're part of this ass whooping. So yeah, Midnight Run. Just finished it. So I haven't had time to really process it. So maybe we can process it together. But as I was thinking, I'm trying to keep in mind when these movies come out, because this formula has been done to death.
Right.
But this has come out so long ago that it's like the pioneer of...
I would say it's one of the originals of, like, not, like you said, not a buddy cop, but the two... The opposites, the odd couples.
The odd couple adventure movie.
Yeah, exactly. This is like one of the first ones that stick out to me.
Yeah, same. Like, I was like, this is one of the original pioneers of this. So this movie has like everything crammed into it that you would want to see in those adventure films. So
first of all, I don't think that it gets brought up enough of how great a chemistry that De Niro and Grodin had together. I could watch 3 of these, honestly.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I thought this was definitely one of those movies that, like, why did we never get a sequel to this?
Right, and I was sitting there thinking, like, you have Beverly Hills Cop, and then you'll have Lethal Weapon, and this could sit right in between them. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like this one doesn't get talked about because I don't hear about it. Like, I don't know.
It is kind of like I think it's got more of a cult following over the years, but yeah, I'm even De Niro, big time De Niro fans, I don't really hear bring it up too much.
No, definitely, because I usually stick with this like Martin Scorsese and like gangster movies and stuff like that.
Marvin, I love that shit. So you want to give like the overview pretty much?
Yeah, so Robert De Niro is a hitman. He used to be
No, he's a bounty hunter.
A bounty hunter, sorry.
Right.
Not a hitman.
That would be way cooler.
Yeah, right. So he's a bounty hunter, and he used to work for
Used to be a cop.
in Chicago, but something happened. His wife started dating another cop, and so he left the force.
And he was a dirty cop.
Yeah.
And the reason why he got kicked off the force is because he was like the only honest cop in Chicago. Then the drug lord that ran Chicago at the time tried to put him on the payroll like everybody else. And De Niro was like the one guy that told him to get fucked.
All right.
So powers that be, it came down the line. He got out. Well, like his whole dream behind the bounty hunting is he wants to open a cafe. It's like his thing. He wants to open a little cafe, and he talks about it the whole movie.
And they're always in cafes,
right?
Like, whenever they're together,
he's like, "Yeah, just a couple tables, 5, 6, 7 tables." And then, like, throughout the movie, he's like, "Yeah, like 9, 10 tables, not a big place." And Charles Grodin is the mob boss's accountant.
Yeah, but he doesn't know it.
They call him the Duke, and he's really good at his job. Like he does a great job of hiding money, like illegal money. But the problem is he was so good at it that he just started keeping some for himself. And you find out later on in the movie that he does it because he was tired of working for scumbags and he wanted to find a way to fuck them. So he started stealing from him,
right?
Thinking he was so smart he wouldn't get caught. Well, gangsters always find out.
Yeah, exactly. They find out when they have missing money.
Even if you're lighting their pockets little by little, Ozark is a fine example. They will always find out.
Right.
And then you're going to pay hell when you find out. But, so yeah, so that's he's going to testify, and his testimony alone will put him and like everybody in this guy's organization in prison for the rest of their lives. So obviously they want to kill him.
Yeah.
And that's where the movie takes place, is because I don't know why I can't think of his name right now, but he was on Sopranos. He played Ralphie in Sopranos. He is the bail bondsman that gets the bail.
I'm so glad you said that because I was trying to place him. I'm like, who is this guy? I know I've seen him before. Ralphie, fucking Ralphie.
Yeah, it's Ralphie. And he hires De Niro because he's like, hey man, I know you need money and this and that, and it also has something to do with that guy that got you fired. I figured it's personal. You'd want to take this, Well, De Niro doesn't really want to do it, but he needs the money because he's tired of doing this shit. And he wants to get
it's
out.
his out. Yeah.
So, and then he sees what he's going to get for it. So he takes the job. Well, the only problem is everybody takes the job. The mobsters are trying to track him down so they can whack him. The FBI is trying to get him into custody so he can testify. And then there's another bounty hunter named Marvin that got hired by the same guy to go get him. And a lot of the great shit in the movie is really just De Niro and Marvin stealing this guy back and forth, for a good 30 minutes. Like,
I have to say, for 1988, this movie still made me laugh. Like, it's still funny.
It's got some good shit in it.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I love De Niro in this movie, Charles Grodin is the one that to me is what makes it great. Because
definitely. I was gonna say
his dry humor and the way he like him and De Niro. Like I said, they don't get enough credit. They played very well off of each other in this movie. But the whole movie is pretty much of him trying to get this guy to the FBI to testify, and he doesn't believe that the FBI can protect him. He doesn't believe that De Niro can protect him. So he's just trying to get the fuck away.
Right.
So they try to take a plane. Simple 2-hour flight. Boom, boom. We're in.
Yeah. He's like, I can't fly. I'm agoraphobic. I'm a dada. I'm
going to have a panic attack. And De Niro's like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. We're getting on the plane.
He's like, you're going to have a fistophobia when I'm done with you.
So they get on the plane and this dude throws an Academy Award winning fucking speech. And of course they get thrown off the fucking plane. They're on a no-fly list.
And I love when he calls the bail or the bondsman. He's like, why aren't you on a plane? He doesn't like to fly. What the fuck do you mean he doesn't know how to fly or doesn't like to fly? Who gives a shit? He's like, we're taking a bus. Fucking bus.
And I forget the guy's name. He was in a bunch of stuff back in the day, but the guy that plays the FBI agent is fucking hilarious, man. The black dude that keeps stealing Marvin's cigarettes. That is fucking great. He does this shit. It's like a bit through the movie. He does it like 3 times because Marvin has the shitty luck. He keeps getting arrested. De Niro will act like they're gonna partner up, and then he fucks him over because Marvin tries to fuck him over. And it's like a funny, like I said.
Well, that's the thing about this is it's really good about ongoing jokes. Like it sets up jokes in the beginning and then replays them throughout the movie, and they do it really well. They do it tastefully. They don't overdo it. They do it just enough where it's like, oh, that was pretty funny.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever been more excited reveal for the villain more than this movie until I watched fucking Geely, where I was just like, why the fuck is Pacino here? You know, like, was it that?
Yeah, it was Pacino.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. I was like, all right, okay, because that was a great part. That was literally the only part.
That was the only good part about the movie.
Salvageable.
Right.
Even the Christopher Walken shit just made me feel weird.
You should bring the mic closer to your face.
My bad.
You're good.
But fuck, I forgot what I was saying now.
Reveal.
Oh yeah, dude. When they fucking showed Dennis Farina is the mob boss,
yeah,
I was like, you got me.
And he killed it. He's on his A game.
He's in this movie 10 fucking minutes, and he fucking kills it.
Yeah,
dude. Like I'm a big Dennis Farina fan. I don't know how some people feel about him or not. But.
I'm not a hardcore fan, but I always like him when I see him. I'm like, oh, there's that guy. I like him.
Like if I was ever gonna have like a movie made about my life, like I want him to play my dad. You know what I mean? Like that's like in my mind, that's the asshole dad. That's my TV asshole dad.
And one of his ongoing jokes that I fucking love is like he's talking to somebody, and then he always ends it by how he's gonna kill you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put a heart put a pencil in your heart. I'm gonna put this phone. I'm gonna bury this phone in your head. Like it's just random things how he's gonna kill you, and it's fucking hilarious, and I love it.
It is good. And then his two fucking lackeys that are chasing him through the whole movie, they're fucking hilarious.
They are hilarious, but I felt like they could have been a little more slapsticky because they're supposed to be dumb and incompetent or whatever.
Well, I don't recognize either of them.
No, I haven't seen them in anything else.
Probably like why, you know what I mean? If they'd have got like real actors to get in there, like people that are supposed to be funny.
Yeah, because they were trying to be funny and slap. I'm like,
because it's a very hard look to pull off, to look like a tough guy but still be genuinely funny.
Yeah,
not laughing like when you see John Cena in a movie, like, oh, we get it, he's fucking huge and he's like being a pussy or whatever. But when you can pull the like John Barenthal, that's a great example. The guy's the fucking Punisher, right? But I've seen him in shit where he makes me die laughing too. Like, that's true. He can do whatever. Yeah, there's definitely actors that can do that. They can go wherever they want to.
I think they were only like the weak part of this movie is like, I didn't really buy their slapstick, but the rest of the movie is fucking fantastic. I love the like small banter between Robert De Niro and Charles
and the Duke.
Yeah, and the Duke.
Dude, he had the coolest fucking nickname in the whole movie. He's the biggest pussy in the whole movie.
I know, right?
Like,
I know the little kid's like, you don't look like a gangster. You're a white collar gangster. Or white collar criminal.
I'm not a gangster. I'm an accountant. Like, it was great. And the whole movie, like he's like De Niro keeps trying to get money because like they're trying to keep moving and they're like stealing cars and doing this.
Well, the other bounty hunter guy shuts his card off.
That's what it was. I forgot.
That's why he couldn't access his card. He's like, oh, my card's not working. So they keep trying to like find ways to get money. And one of the most ingenious ones is
the counterfeit bills.
Yeah, I loved that scene. The fucking Duke, he goes in.
These are all bad.
Yeah, they're all bad. These two are good.
This one's good. He pushes it back to him.
He just takes an eraser to it.
And that's another great thing. Everywhere they go and they have to take somebody's car or they have to do something illegal, he always gives the FBI guy that's after them, he gives them his name.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, I'm Alonzo White or whatever the dude's name was.
Yeah.
And he keeps fucking with him through the whole movie. Like, he steals a pair of his glasses and then leaves them on the steering wheel of a car.
Yeah.
He's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm just fucking with somebody.
No, he's like, it's an inside joke.
Yeah, that's what it was. And that same FBI agent is hilarious because, like I said, Marvin keeps getting his ass beat and handcuffed to shit and left places.
Right.
That's the whole thing about the movie. He just keeps taking his cigarettes and lighting them. And then the third time he does, he's like, why don't you fucking quit smoking? It'd be cheaper for both of us.
One of my favorites is where he's like, Marvin, look, and then punches him. And it works every time.
He does it like 5 times in the movie. You're not getting me with that shit again. And then he gets the shit beat out of him anyways.
And it's one of those things that shouldn't be funny like the second time, but the third time I fucking died. I was like, that's fucking funny because he falls for it every time.
Because De Niro sells that shit. If Robert De Niro tells you to turn, you're going to turn.
Right.
Like, Marvin, look. He fucking lays him out with the right cross. That shit is hilarious. But the best part of the movie, man, and if you watch the first 20 minutes of it, like you said, it does a great job of setting up jokes and then paying them off later.
Right.
They touch on the no flying thing. You think that's the end of it. Well, they're waiting on a fucking car to get, there's like some dust field and there's a crop dusting airplane. So he keeps looking around for the Duke and he's in the fucking plane trying to take off. And he's like, I thought you couldn't fucking fly. I'm a pilot. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
It's pretty funny. I was gonna say that fucking town that they shot in with all those people, I felt like they tried to find that's a real place with real people.
It probably is.
And they're just like, we're gonna set up some cameras and like talk. So you guys just do what you do.
Yeah, just it's a normal Tuesday for you.
Because those Mexicans felt like real, like down and dirty Mexicans. Like they didn't know what was going on. They just handed them a check.
That shit was too funny. There's just so many different little quips and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're like like they don't get along. So when they're in the train, the Duke just starts having a conversation like as if they were talking, but it's just him answering himself. I just thought it was funny because it shows how well they know each other. I don't know.
I don't know. You might have to fact check me on it, but I don't think they were in anything together before this.
Oh, probably.
But like I said, it's just one of those movies that like I may be one of only 4 people that would have liked to have seen it, but I think that this had the potential. They could have definitely at least got another one. They did another Analyze This, and while I like Analyze This and that, this is clearly the better movie. It's funnier, you know.
I think you hit the nail on the head. Like Beverly Hills Cop, Lethal Weapon, they're like outrageous comedies. This is dry comedy, and I think that's what like didn't play as well because Charles downplayed the comedy instead of like overselling it, kind of like Eddie Murphy does, and I think that's just not how like Americans like their comedy. So I think that's what made it fall under the radar. But it's fucking hilarious because I love dry comedy.
I don't think it had enough because you said Lethal Weapon and Beverly Hills Cop. Well, those are funny, but they have the action mixed in. Those are action comedies in my mind.
Yeah, this doesn't have like a whole lot of action.
That's what I'm saying. It's got the funny and it's got some action, but it's not enough that you would call it an action movie.
Right.
To me, it's like a
planes, trains, and automobiles.
Pretty much. It's like it's a chase movie. Catch me if you can type shit. Like you got the protagonist and the antagonist and everybody's trying to get to everybody else. Mm-hmm. I got like a family fun kind of Smoking Aces vibe off this a little bit too.
I just meant like the chemistry between those two just felt like a buddy cop just in plane, trains, and automobiles. It was a different take on the genre, which I really enjoyed. But like I said, this is like it was released so long ago that this formula has been done to death. So it was like, oh, I've seen this before. But at the time, this hasn't been done.
Shit, and I mean, that might be also why it aged well. Because, it didn't have a bunch of people saying, oh, we should have done this, we should have done that. Or
right.
Whatever. Because, like, as great as the first Beverly Hills Cop is, you kind of forget about it because of the other two.
Mm.
And some people like the third, some people like the second, some people only like the original,
They all kind of blur together. It's just, I'll watch it for Eddie Murphy to be funny.
Oh, yeah, man. I love Eddie Murphy.
Right.
That's like one of my first actors I loved when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, man, because when I was elementary school going into middle school, Eddie Murphy was the fucking man. He did the Dr. Doolittles. He did fucking Metro. He did Nutty Professor.
Right.
Like he had a bunch of movies there. Oh, Life. I fucking love Life with him and Martin Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen that?
I think I saw it once. I don't remember it though.
Fantastic fucking movie, bro.
Oh yeah,
you got to watch it again. It's great. It's one of my favorite.
Because it also has Bernie Mac in it.
It's got everybody in it. Dude.
Yeah.
Everybody's in that movie. Anthony Anderson, Bernie Mac. Fucking list goes for days, dude. But yeah, this movie, I feel like it still ages well. Like I watched it a couple months ago, and I still love it.
Yeah, that's why you seen me buy the special edition because it's Robert De Niro. Like,
yeah,
I kind of want to own like all of his movies
usually when you buy the ones that I'm giving you to watch, I always kind of get like a little nervous. So I'm like, man, I feel bad if he bought that movie and he doesn't end up liking it. This one I had no fear. I was like, if he doesn't fucking like it, I'll get it. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's my line of thinking. If I don't like it and I don't want it, I'll give it to Nick and he can have it because I know he doesn't have it.
Yeah, because Yeah, but yeah, when I saw you had bought this one, I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome, man. He's gonna like that one.
Yeah, I'm glad I bought the special edition. I'm such on a special edition kick. I'm like,
I'm sorry, I just can't get over the fact you said this fucking guy died today, dude.
I know, right? Same here. I was literally looking up the movie, and it's like Charles Grodin dies. 86.
I mean, I didn't think he was that old either. Shit, dude.
Oh my god,
it's a great run.
He does not look like the same person.
I would have made it to 86.
Yeah.
I forgot what movie it was. Maybe it was a couple years ago, but I swear he did like a little cameo in a movie where he pops up for like 2 minutes.
Well, I was going to say, outside of Beethoven, what else have you seen him in? Because
he did a lot of shit in the 80s.
That's what I was thinking.
He was a big time guy in the 80s.
I remember seeing him like everywhere, but I can't place exactly besides Beethoven.
He was like little parts. Like he'd be the boss or he'd be that pissed off neighbor, or, something like that. But yeah, he in his time, he was a big guy in the 80s. That just blew my mind, man. Hopefully we did you justice today, bro.
Oh, I know. But in my personal opinion, even though I just said I haven't seen him in a whole lot, this is like one of his best performances.
Oh yeah,
I love this performance that he gave. This dry, late, because I'm used to Beethoven where he's like overacting, screaming, doing whatever. But he's very like subdued, calm, and just like throwing one-liners out there, and it's fucking hilarious.
He kind of does he has like a Steve-O delivery in this one. He almost mumbles it to you,
right?
And, you catch it, and you're like, "Oh, you fucking asshole!"
Right? There was one he was talking about. He's like, "Yeah, on that farm we were at, all those chickens. Did you fuck one of those chickens?" I was like, "What the fuck? It's so random." Then Robert De Niro just follows it up with some of those chickens look pretty good. I don't know. They played off each other really well, and I think a lot of this is a lot of not improv, but what's the word? Where you like ad lib your script.
Yeah.
I felt like a lot of it was that.
It's probably like they had the setup for the scene and then kind of let them wing it.
Yeah.
Certain parts I feel like we're playing like the big thing where the cops are chasing and the mobsters are shooting at them.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that, obviously, with that much shit going on. The airport scene at the end.
Yeah.
That was probably scripted pretty good.
Right. But
the little shit back and forth between them. Oh, yeah.
What really gave it away is whenever Robert De Niro gets the lieutenant's badge and he's like walking away, he does like a twist back. Like he's like, "Hey, watch out." I was like, they just added that. Like he just did that off rip and they're like, "We're going to keep that in the movie."
Yeah.
So that's what made me think they do a lot of.
And I'm mad at myself too because it probably was over a year ago now, but for a while I was really big into things you didn't know about whatever movie.
Right.
And the guy is on YouTube. He does a great job, but he tells you like 7 fun facts about a movie that you may or may not know, but he just gives them out. And he did one on this movie.
Oh, did he?
And I remember there was a couple things he said that I was like, wow, that's crazy. I would have never thought of that.
And you don't remember any of them.
And I don't remember them. That's what I'm saying. I'm mad at myself.
Well, let me go to the fun facts page
and
see if there's anything worth.
Yeah, it might shake something loose.
The idea to have Jack Walsh, Robert De Niro, occasionally check his watch, and the whole backstory related to his habit was Robert De Niro's idea. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the whole thing with his watch is we didn't he's still in love with his ex-wife.
Yeah,
she gave him this watch because he's always 30 minutes late, so she gave him a watch and set it 30 minutes forward, so he's always on time.
I forgot about. Yeah, it's actually a pretty shitty story because when he gets fired, she obviously is with the other guy.
Yeah,
and she doesn't really give a shit, but he still wants to be a dad, and it touches on like his relationship with his daughter isn't great, and he just wants to do right, but that's why he wants his little coffee shop. So
that's the only part that didn't feel right, because Robert De Niro is trying to be like a good guy, and his wife and daughter know that he's a good guy, but he's not there for them, or at least his daughter, or his ex-wife rather. I shouldn't say wife.
Yeah, she's the real.
But they're still trying to help him out. But I guess that shows how good of a guy he is. Even though he's not there, they know he's trying to do right.
I think she even has a line where she's like, "Why do you always have to be the hero?" Or like, "Why do you always have to try to do the right thing?"
Yeah, exactly.
Like that. And he's just like, I don't know. It's just me, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's like right before she gives him the car and she's like, "I'll wait an hour before I report it stolen." And then like him and the Duke leave. you know.
Mm.
What I love about this movie is at the end you keep thinking like, oh, De Niro's gonna let this fucking guy go. Like he's like, you know, he's bonded with him.
Yeah.
And he puts the fucking cuffs on him and you're like, this fucking guy, he's gonna still take him in, dude. And then when he lets him go.
Yeah.
And they have that moment and like he knows how bad De Niro wanted a fresh start. And it's also, like I said, a setup and a great payoff. The whole time, this guy's had like $100,000 strapped to his fucking
$300,000.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I knew it was some ungodly amount of money. He
Right.
has it all in unmarked bills strapped to his fucking body. You had this the whole fucking time.
He's like, I told you I had money. He's like, I knew you had money, but I didn't know you had money.
Because the whole movie, he's like, you got $1? You got a quarter for this?
He's like, I got money.
He's like, I got nothing. I got nothing. Because he's handcuffed like 3/4 of the fucking movie too.
Yeah, it's actually here. Grodin. I keep wanting to say Gordon. Has permanent scars resulting from the real handcuffs he had to wear on the great idea of the film. For the great deal of the film. Can't fucking read.
Yeah, I feel like he's got the cuffs on for a good bit of it.
Yeah.
Even the fucking poster's got him in cuffs. Like,
The boxcar scene where Jack Walsh and John Reducus discuss whether or not they could be friends was almost entirely improvised on set. I kind of figured.
yeah, it feels real.
As regards to the famous line, "Have you ever had sex with an animal?" Jack was told by director Martin Brest to come up with something that guaranteed to make even Robert De Niro laugh. So that was like a genuine laugh. I kind of felt that too, because you could see a snicker like, that's pretty funny.
He got him on that first, you know. I love scenes like that.
Oh, me too.
Where they don't expect it and they leave it in the fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you know that part in Alien Resurrection where Sigourney Weaver hits that fucking basketball shot without looking at the hoop? The look on Ron Perlman's face is literal shock, because right before they shot it, they were like, we really only get, we got to get it, and she's like, I can make the shot. And Ron Perlman's like, yeah, right, bitch, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, you can make the shot. And she fucking killed it the first shot. Like,
that's
fucking
amazing.
Crazy. Yeah, I love movies like that where like it's like a real reaction.
That's funny. John Ashton said that Robert De Niro got so into his part so much that he actually hit Ashton during the fight scene on the train.
Oh shit.
But that's Robert De Niro. He's like a method actor. Like he really gets into that shit.
It's weird that you've never heard stories about that, because like when Tom Hardy does it, gets a little too into the part, you always hear about, it was real rough on set, Tom, and because they said that him and Shia LaBeouf, they said the reason why that brotherly tension feels
they
that
actually
way,
fought
because Tom Hardy was like, yo, this is my fucking set. This is what I do. You're the newcomer. This is what I fucking do. And Shia LaBeouf's like, yeah, man, you're that guy, but like, I'm pretty fucking good at this too.
Yeah, but another part of that is Shia LaBeouf was literally drunk filming that whole movie.
Well,
when he was drinking, he was actually drinking moonshine throughout that whole movie. So they said he was like kind of being an asshole. He because I watched a thing on Shia LaBeouf.
They said when he did Fury that he quit bathing.
Oh yeah, he did not shower
because
for the whole scene.
Guys in the tanks didn't bathe back then. They were in fucking war all the time.
Right.
It got so bad that they said, Shia, either bathe or we have to kick you out of the hotel.
Yeah.
And they ended up having to get him a room separated from everybody else because the smell was so bad it was coming through the fucking door.
Yeah.
And people on the floor were getting sick because they couldn't smell this fucking.
I mean, I don't know about all that, but I believe I do know that he did not shower.
They did. I heard they did have to move him because of how bad it was.
100%. Yeah, I think Shia is a very great actor.
He is a fantastic
He actually
actor.
did a couple movies that I really want to see that I haven't seen.
Yeah, me too.
Peanut Butter
Falcon.
I want to see
Honey Boy.
And Honey Boy.
About his real life, and he plays his fucking dad. I want to watch that one.
Yeah, I heard they're both amazing films, and he did both of them.
Yeah. The Peanut Butter Falcon one, I'm a little sketched about because I get really upset about watching movies with people with disabilities. Like,
yeah, but I hear that he does them justice.
It hurts my
in this
soul.
movie. Yeah, no, I 100% hear you, but I feel he does. I heard he did people with those disabilities justice. So
that's good.
And the people that have those disabilities really like the film.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
So that's why I want to see it.
Fun fact about that movie, Honey Boy, though, the only way he got his dad to sign off on it is because he told his dad that Mel Gibson was playing.
Yeah.
And then when he found out that it was him, he was like, well, I didn't agree to that. He's like, oh, I don't give a fuck. You were a shitty father.
Yeah.
Payback's a bitch.
I know. I want to see it too because it sounds pretty traumatizing.
I think the saddest part about Shia LaBeouf is like he was so great and did so many good movies at such a young age that like I think it made him crazy.
Oh,
You know
it
what I
does
mean? Like,
most people, yeah.
and then you find out later on that, you know, his dad was that way and, you know, kind of abused him and shit. And like, I mean, it's no wonder the guy's not in a fucking straitjacket. You know what I mean?
Well, Britney Spears is fucking crazy and like...
And I know that people are looking out there probably like, man, fucking millionaires, won't feel bad for him. But Shia LaBeouf seems like a genuine guy.
Yeah, he's not
Like,
a bad dude at all.
He seems like the type of person that wouldn't matter if he had 5 cents or 5 million to his name. He's going to treat you and hang out with you the same exact way.
100%. Yeah. And, like he may go method, but he's not a bad dude.
Right. It's literally for the craft because that's how much it means to him. And I can respect that.
Exactly.
And I think that at the end of the day, I think if you ask Tom Hardy or anybody that had a problem with him on that movie, they'd be like, well, you know what? Looking back, we made a great fucking film.
Yeah.
So it was worth it.
Yeah.
Because they said him and Brad Pitt didn't get along very well. Because Brad Pitt's like, motherfucker, I'm Brad Pitt. And he's like, yeah, but I'm kind of that guy. Dude, when Steven Spielberg is trying to hand you the keys to a fucking franchise and you tell him to get fucked, that's balls.
Right.
He could be Indiana Jr. And he told Spielberg, like, your movie sucks. I can't even save this fucking thing.
Yeah.
And Indiana, or fucking Harrison Ford's like, you shouldn't have said that.
That's not how you make money in this business.
Guess what? Shia LaBeouf ain't been in a great movie since that shit. Like,
well, back to Midnight Run.
Yeah. Anyways, but
the famous litmus configuration scene was mostly improvised.
Really?
So yeah, I had a hunch that a lot of this was done off the cusp.
They Will Ferrell or John C. Reilly their way through this one.
Right. Robert De Niro spent time with actual bounty hunters as part of his participation for this film.
I think I heard that. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so most of this is basically a lot of it's improvised. So I had a hunch.
Well, Charles Grodin was on SNL for a while too. Yeah,
he was. But that's what makes this movie so great is because you have great actors and you're just letting them be great.
Yeah.
This is I'm glad I bought this movie because I really enjoyed it.
I don't like to bring him up now because of all the shit that's gone on with him. But Tom Hanks, I was watching an interview, one of those round tables where they get like all the big dicks together and they like talk about how great they are to each other. And it was him, Shia, Jamie Foxx, bunch of heavy hitters. I think fucking Adam Sandler sitting at the table, bunch of different kinds of actors.
Right.
And they're all asking him about it, you know, like, and Tom Hanks said something really well. He said that, he goes, it's easy. He goes, acting is the greatest job in the world. He goes, until they tell you that you have to do this.
Yep.
He said, give me this emotion. He goes, it has to come you know, from within. You got to pull that shit out. You know, and he goes, you can't force it. And then you look like shit. And then the scene looks like shit. And then you're ruining tape and you're ruining people's time. He goes, I've had scenes where all day where I feel really good about it. And then it gets down to it. And they're like, all right, Tom, do your thing. And he's like, I've been doing this shit 30 years and it still fucks me up. He goes, it can't be forced. He goes, if I can tell any new actor that, he goes, you can't force it. It's got to come within.
Yeah.
You know, which
that's what I appreciate about the whole method acting thing, because they're getting into character. And that's why I've been obsessively buying Nicolas Cage movies. I don't know if you've gotten this notice on the Instagram, but I've been buying so many Nicolas Cage movies. Have you seen The Lieutenant?
Bad Lieutenant?
Yeah. With Nicolas Cage, because it's not a remake of the original Bad Lieutenant. It's a completely different movie, and it has Val Kilmer in it.
I have not seen that one or the one with Harvey Keitel.
Okay.
So if you want to do it, I'm down.
All right. Well, I'm keeping these lined up, so when you give me a Ben Affleck movie, I'm like ready to go.
I got you.
And also the other one, David Lynch and Nicolas Cage worked together, and they did Wild at Heart. Never seen it. Never heard of it.
It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But was that the one you got with Midnight Run? That's why I'm remembering it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited to check that one out. But I'm lining up my Nicolas Cage.
Hell yeah. I didn't that damn Oh, I'm excited for next week, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Snowpiercer was a crazy movie.
I know. I was surprised you went ahead and watched it, but I'm glad you did, because
I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to give too much.
Don't get into it. But we're doing Snowpiercer next, but you've already watched it. I'm going to rewatch it because I only watched it the one time.
It's a great watch.
Oh, it definitely is. It's a great movie. Spoilers. for next episode.
I was gonna say, all I really wanted to say was just like I was just really fucking impressed with how good Chris Evans did in that movie. Because I get it, like it's Captain America, but he actually acts in this one. You know what I mean? Anyways, I don't want to break into next week yet, but
right. I'll give a fun little not fact, but a fun little conspiracy theory that Snowpiercer is actually a sequel to Willy Wonka.
in some fucked up ass way, yeah.
Yeah, it's a funny thing to think about, but yeah.
If his name would have been Charlie instead of Curtis, for sure. For sure, I could have linked those two. Yeah, that makes sense.
Did you know the budget on this? What do you think it was?
Fucking 88. I'm gonna say 2 million.
No, 30 million.
What?
30 million.
Really?
Yeah, but they shot a lot of scenes, a lot of plays.
$80 though?
88, yeah.
That'd be like $100 million movie today, dude. Like that's insane.
But it made like $80 million back, so it made its money back and then some. So it did well.
You know what's weird is like I know not nowadays it doesn't do a lot. Well, maybe they do depending on the movie, but like rated R comedies, they've always kind of had their own little groove, man. And I don't think people have ever realized. Like Deadpool obviously did big numbers, but that's technically a superhero movie. But like The Hangovers, those are strictly comedies, and they fucking money makers, dude. Like, and that's the weird thing that a rated R movie is considered a hit unless it makes its budget back or gets over 300 million.
Right.
Because the comedies don't take as much money to make. Obviously.
Yeah, it takes a couple of million, but it can make like.
And I guess that's why they do them because, you know, low risk, high reward.
Well, it's the same with like low budget horrors. Like they don't take a lot to make, but they make a lot of money back.
That motherfucker that wrote Saw, man. You want to talk about $1 billion ideas, dude?
Well, it was a duo. It was two guys.
Well, the guy that played, not the dude from Robin Hood Men in Tights, but the guy, the little pussy.
Yeah.
That's the dude that wrote and directed it. The guy in the first one in the room, that's the guy that wrote the Saw or whatever. But like, he's not in any of them bitches after that one.
No.
And you gonna tell me he ain't getting a piece off of all them shits? Even the Spiral fucking movie, I bet he's getting a chunk off of, dude. Like,
I have not seen any of the Saw movies past like the third one. I just don't
honestly,
care.
You don't have to.
Yeah, it's just gore
Same
porn,
shit
and it's not my.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing.
I ain't gonna lie, I kept watching only just because I thought they kept getting very creative with the kills.
Well, that's what I heard. Is like, if you're invested in the traps, just the creativity of the traps, then keep watching.
But for plot and continuity, I could give a fuck less. I'm gonna be honest with you. By the time I got a 5, I forgot all. I knew the old man did it, and they fucking killed him off in one of them, and then like it was reenactments and flashbacks and all that other shit, and I was just like, you know what, fuck it, just show me how they kill him.
Right.
And you know, that's one of those movies you just turn your brain off and watch.
100%. But I do absolutely love the first one. The first one is just like one of my favorites.
Definitely Cary Grant, one of his best fucking movies for sure, dude. Yeah, it's a fantastic movie. I own the first Saw.
Yeah,
I think I got like 4 of them.
Somebody posted that movie Mothman. Have you ever seen that? Mothman Prophecies?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
I remember whenever Saw came out, you could not buy Saw 1 without Mothman Prophecies being like attached to it as like a double. I was like, God damn, I don't want the Mothman. But I ended up buying it and watching it. I was like, oh, it's a pretty interesting movie.
I'll tell you which one I really enjoyed was the Saw 3D. Just because it was like at the 3D, top of the 3D hype train.
Yeah.
And everybody was just making everything in 3D for no fucking reason. It was just cool watching all that blood and body parts fucking shoot out at you and stuff. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it can be pretty cool. But the one that killed it for me was Wrath of the Titans.
You didn't like the 3D on that?
No, I hated it because it's post 3D, not pre 3D.
Yeah, that's true.
And it just looks awful, and it just made my head hurt. And I was like, I'm done with 3D. So I would not watch anything with 3D from then on.
It's crazy you say that because I feel like I was probably one of the last ones I saw too. Yeah.
But what's funny is the only one that was like worth it was the Terminator 3D in Universal Studios. That was amazing.
Yeah, that went hard.
If they could do all movies like that, then I wouldn't mind 3D. But every time you went to the theater and did 3D, it was just like half-assed and just didn't look as good.
Whatchamacallit, Piranha was another one that was a waste of a fucking movie in 3D. Watching Ving Rhames fucking kill fish with a fucking buzzsaw. I was like, wow, dude. Though you did get to watch, what the fuck's that dude's name? He's got a brother. Jerry O'Connell. You get to watch Jerry O'Connell get his dick bit off by a piranha. That was pretty funny. I was working at Mugs when that came out.
Just makes me think of Teeth.
Yeah, that's a fucking weird one.
That's a weird fucking movie.
I've never watched that.
Again? Or never watch it?
I've never watched it.
It's a weird movie.
Once I saw the cover, I was like, I'm good. Got the gist of it.
Right. Yeah. Like if I like read the plot to you, you don't need to watch the movie. Like that's it.
That's like the one about, you told me about the fucking tire. I was like, yeah, what plot do you need to tell me about that?
It's a fun, dumb movie.
The fucking
Like
tire's killing people, bro.
it's like a parody of those films.
If I had paid money to see a movie like that, I'd be kicking somebody's ass on the way out of the theater. Yo, you the asshole that sold me that ticket? Yeah, square up, dude. Right fucking now.
So what do you rate this movie? Your own movie?
I'm gonna give it a 8.5.
Yeah, it's pretty high. I honestly put it up there with the great buddy comedy movies.
Yeah.
It needs to be talked about more. It is underappreciated.
Like I said, this is one of those, it just like it holds a special place in my heart because like it's one of those movies my dad showed me. And
I wish I would have seen it when I was younger because I would appreciate it more. Because the problem with going back and watching these older films is it's like this formula's been done to death, so I can't appreciate it for its like originality. I mean, it's not totally original, but you know.
You know what's crazy is like I didn't even think about that because most of the time when I do watch the movies, I don't think of it like that. But I think I did remember when we did the Equilibrium, I kind of was like, man, they took this from Matrix and they took that from that. But like that was probably one of the only ones I've ever just
No, I think you're thinking about Dark City.
No, I remember it was Equilibrium because they did the slow motion and how they dressed.
Oh, Equilibrium. I was thinking
with Christian Bale.
Yeah, I was thinking Predestination for some reason. But yeah, Equilibrium was definitely cashing in on that genre, but I still felt like it was different enough that you...
No, I mean, I think if you changed a couple things about that, I think Equilibrium would be a much... not that it's a bad movie, but I think it would have aged better.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like, I did not age well at all.
No, it really didn't. Like when I watched it, I was thinking to myself, like, it's funny, and I get that they were like taking it serious, but like it's just like I don't know.
Yeah, it is like unintentional comedy at times.
Yeah. But I love the setup of it, and I love Christian Bale.
I love that fucking movie.
But yeah, that was one of the better ones I liked that you gave me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like Dark City.
Fuck you! I love Dark City so much.
Powder Gang, they fucking. They scared the shit out of me. I just felt uneasy every time they were on screen.
Yeah.
These fucking pasty bastards. Get them
The funniest part is they didn't have real names. Like, I just found that fascinating.
It was like Mr. Shush.
Mr. Hand, Mr. Book, stuff like that. I just thought it was fascinating. Like, a different take. Because they could have came up with, like, weird names, but they gave them, like, basic names.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was fun.
But yeah. The little kid, too.
The little kid was vicious.
Yeah, he was.
Fucking fangs. Talk about teeth.
Oh, yeah. His little part. I'd be like that, yeah.
Right.
That was a weird-ass movie.
Oh, speaking of, congratulations to us.
What's up?
Small milestone, but we reached over 1,000 views on Guyver. Finally.
Did we?
Officially over 1,000 views.
Shout out to the Guyver people, man.
Right. Everyone loves Guyver.
I'm glad somebody does.
Yeah. And Parasite taking off. Like, people loved that Parasite.
I loved that movie, bro. I watched it again.
Did you really?
I did, bro. I was off last week. I did watch it. Nah, it sucked. I really wanted to do the episode over the weekend, but my weekend was just fucking slap ass full. I had my grandfather's funeral on Saturday.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't trying to fuck with you too much. I know you had shit going on.
And then I had Brody on Sunday because I really wanted to go do that with Mick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which I want to do that. So
you and him get together and just let me know.
I have to talk to him.
Yeah.
Because I got a 3-day coming up.
He did have a good suggestion. He wants to be in on the Dark Knight or the Demon Knight review.
Okay.
And I need him as like a backup because I know you're going to rewatch Demon Knight and be like, why the fuck do you like this movie? It's going to be like Guyver all over again. Like, you don't understand. Nostalgia.
Demon Knight.
But I would love to have him on because the Demon Knight soundtrack is like all metal. So I'd love to have that other metalhead with me to appreciate the soundtrack.
Hell yeah.
Plus I fucking love Demon Knight and I want to rewatch it again.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I haven't seen anything recently though.
Like new movies?
Yeah. I want to watch that one movie, the John Wick 2.0.
Oh, Nobody?
Nobody.
Yeah.
I want to watch that so bad, but
my dad watched it. He loved it.
Yeah, I heard it was pretty good, but I do not want to pay $20 to rent it. I'll just wait and buy it.
Dude, the theaters are back open. Go.
Are they open?
$5 Tuesdays, baby.
Yeah, that's true.
Should have went today.
I know. I didn't even think about it.
I re-upped my membership.
Yeah, but that's just for drinks and snacks.
You get one free ticket a month. It literally pays for itself. Just
I was going to say, you're paying for the subscription to pay for one free ticket, so it's not really a free ticket.
Well, I'm saying you pay $10, they give you a free ticket, and it makes the food affordable or more affordable. Let's put it this way: I don't have to offer one of my children to get the snacks paid for, which I think is a plus. And at the time, I was going to the movie so fucking much that it was paying. It was
paying for itself. But I do remember there was one. I don't remember the movie, but the wife and I went to go watch a movie that we were excited about, and we going to the movies is an experience. So you want to have the full experience. You want to get something to drink. You want to get a slushie. You want to get some popcorn. You want to get a snack.
They put a chemical in that fucking popcorn, bro. I don't ever crave popcorn until I walk into a fucking movie theater, dude. There's a fucking chemical in the salt or something.
No, it's called fucking... what is it called? Pavlov's Law. But it was $40. To get the tickets, to get the snacks and everything. I'm like, this is a fucking night out to eat.
You could have got a hooker for this much.
I know. Half and half.
Yeah.
Half and half. Babe, do we need a hooker? It's half off. Half and half. R.I.P. Ralphie May.
I'll let you have whichever half you want. But yeah, I was trying to think. I watched that one you were telling me about.
Which one?
I Care a Lot.
Oh yeah,
I watched that. I watched Snowpiercer, like I said. I feel like I watched another fucking movie. I just can't think of it.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited to watch that Wild at Heart, and I'm gonna save Lieutenant until I'll probably give it to you soon because apparently it's one of Nicolas Cage's best outrageous roles.
Well, I watched the one on GQ where they ask certain big time actors. They go through their whole filmography, sorry. Yeah. And he did one, and his is 45 minutes. Well, he talks about some of the bigger movies out of those, and even in the B movies they talk about little bits of them. Mm-hmm. And I guess when he did that movie, he wasn't drinking, he wasn't doing anything, and he had this bag of fucking smelling salts or some shit, it's some a chi or what, you know what I mean? It's one of those fucking like a dude at a dashiki would give you. This will cleanse your aura type shit.
Yeah.
You know? And he said that when he smelled them, it hyped him up. It was a natural hype. It wasn't Coke, but it was just
that's what powerlifters use right before they do a 1 rep max. Mm-hmm. They have these smelling salts that does something to your fucking body that gets you hyped.
But I guess when he would go to do the scenes where he was supposed to be fucked up or high or whatever, he would take this little thing out of his pocket and he'd fucking sniff it a couple times. Well, I guess after 3 or 4 times doing that, director's like, yo, bro, what the fuck are you doing over there? And he said he just completely ignored him and just kept going harder and harder. And he's like, give me what's in the fucking vial. Give me what's in there. And he's like, I remember thinking to myself, this is just great acting because I didn't do anything. He goes, I'm a type of person that after a long day at work, I'm going to have a couple glasses of wine. I'm going to have a couple beers, whatever. He's like, I didn't do anything in that movie. Mm-hmm. He's like, I did that movie completely sober. He goes, and I remember telling everybody thinking that I was on drugs when I did it. So he's like, I must have done something right. Yeah. And then it shows a clip from the movie where you could tell he is fucked up on something.
Yeah.
And the way he's delivering it, you'd swear that bitch stumbled out of a bar or an opium den and he's just acting.
Yeah.
And that's why I said Nick Cage has still got it, bro.
Oh, no, 100%.
He's just got to find somebody else that believes in his talent other than us, bro.
Right. I think he's found his niche lately, though. A lot of people love the Willy's Wonderland, but
dude, you are not fucking lying. Between that and fucking Mandy, dude, I'm telling you, bro, I did not know. I swear to God, I thought you were pulling off this guy's fucking TikTok. He literally kept showing these movies right before we do episodes on them. I'm like, Greg, is this your fucking friend? What are you doing,
dude? Right.
Because apparently these movies have big time fucking, and this guy buys his shit like you, Steelbook, fucking Blu-rays, and I'm like, none of these movies were worth that much.
I know, I'm getting really into the collector's edition stuff, and I really wanted to dive deeper into these movies. I bought the Waterworld, and I fucking loved the 3-hour extended edition of it.
I don't know. Fuck. I mean, I would like to see it, but I don't know if I got it in me to finish that, bro.
Right. I'm surprised the wife lasted that long.
I was like, the first one's hard enough to watch the hour and a half version, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oof.
I mean, it felt.
I like Waterworld, but like,
I love Waterworld.
I also saw it at a young age too, so
it's one of those movies that my dad watched all the time, and I don't know why. I mean, I loved it, so.
It was one of those movies that when every time it would come on, this movie was so fucking stupid, and then they'll leave it on it. I'm like, you said it was fucking stupid. Yeah, well, it's on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll change it. Don't fucking touch my remote.
I mean,
watching Waterworld.
The extended version really just pans everything out, and it feels like a good movie.
It's like a Zack Snyder movie. I need 3 hours to tell you the story, bro.
Right.
They're shitting on my man so bad right now.
Are they? For what?
Because I guess Warner Brothers is mad at themselves because they gave in to letting them do the Snyder Cut, but they don't want people to know it was a success. Like, it did things for HBO Max. Like, it got them a shit ton of new subscribers. It got people watching HBO Max.
Yeah.
And they don't want to give him any credit. They want to say that, oh, we just did this for the 10% of y'all that wouldn't shut the fuck up about release a Snyder Cut. And, you know, and I guess now that his contract's completely done with him, he's doing these interviews now, and he's like telling the truth. He's like, I'm not going to lie to you. He goes, they let me come back and do it. He goes, but they made my life hell while I did it.
Oh, I believe it.
He goes, everything that y'all love about that shit, he goes, they told me not to do.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I either took time or money out of my own fucking pocket. He goes, that shit with the Martian Manhunter at the end, I shot that in my fucking driveway.
Holy shit.
He's like, I love this shit. This was my passion project.
Yeah.
He goes, so whatever they were willing to give, I said, well, I'll fucking make it work.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, because when they first came to me, they said, we just want to release it. Unfinished, no special effects.
They just wanted to put out like the actual cut.
Well, no, he goes, and I honestly feel like they only offered to do that because they wanted people to see it and be like, this looks like shit. This is terrible. This is convoluted. This makes no fucking sense. That way people would shut the fuck up about it forever. Like, yeah, you wanted the Snyder Cut. We gave it to you raw, just how you wanted it. And it's fucking terrible. See, we made the right decision. But where they fucked up is they gave him the money and they gave him the time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we don't know that they were being cocksuckers about it the whole time, but I mean, and I think that does another thing to show you how good of a dude that Zack Snyder is. That like one of these people did him so fucking dirty, and his fucking daughter passes away, and they don't even give him time to grieve or do anything. They just say, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Take all the time you want, bro. You're fired."
Yeah.
And then you come back and make it seem like you're going to do such a good thing for him and let him finish his, you know what I mean? And then you still badmouth him the whole time. And now you're talking about how mad you are because he's telling people the truth.
Yeah.
He's saying like, my movie wasn't a flop. My movie, if it had went to theaters, would have made money.
If it wasn't for the Snyder Cut, nobody would give a shit about HBO Go right now, or HBO Max rather.
True story. True fucking story, dude.
Like, maybe Mortal Kombat would have brought some people, but not nearly as many as the Snyder Cut.
Yeah, same thing with Godzilla and Kong.
Yeah, same. Like, it would have brought some people.
The first couple days would have jacked up the views, and then once word of mouth got around,
unsubscribe. Yeah. But I mean, they did it smart. They did the Snyder Cut, Kong versus Godzilla, Mortal Kombat. So you're like kind of keeping people for a minute, but
and they still got a couple bit more big ones before the end of the year.
Yeah.
You got fucking Suicide Squad in July or August, one of them. And then
I'm such a sucker for these fucking films, and I don't know why. Like, dude, I love these like dumb,
you know me, baby,
Hollywood movies.
Take my money.
Yeah, right.
Take all my money. But yeah, I mean, even in their movies that they don't think are going to do good, they're still doing better because there's no option to fucking rent it or not.
Right. You know? But yeah, Hollywood, like I've heard, it's just a meat grinder. Like, they don't give a shit about you. They just care about the money that you're going to give them, and that's it.
That's all it is about the money. What have you done for me lately?
Right.
Because, you know, I didn't even notice it, but if you think back, Warner Brothers did almost all of Zack Snyder's fucking movies. Mm-hmm. They did Sucker Punch. They did Watchmen. They did fucking 300.
Yeah.
300 made over $350 million, and they wouldn't even do his fucking idea for the second one. Or they let him write it, but wouldn't let him direct it.
Right.
And the second one, I don't know if you've seen it, but it's dog shit compared to the first one. After the opening scene of watching that horse stomp that dude's fucking head like a grape, literally could care less. And the part where they're fucking fighting on the boat.
I haven't seen it. Yeah.
You haven't seen the second one?
No.
No, I just told you the two best parts. You know
Don't even need to bother.
You don't literally see no fucking Spartans. It's literally like the whole movie is like an hour and a half jerk off to what the third movie would have been.
Right.
Like the third one's supposed to be the badass one, but of course we never got it. And they never like, let Zack Snyder come back and do that shit now.
Nah, fuck it. He's already off and doing other things. He just had a movie release on Netflix.
Next week.
Oh, is it next week?
Yeah, it's Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead, that's right.
Which I'm gonna watch it.
Just
I like Dave Bautista, and I'm not a huge fan of the zombie genre anymore.
That's what I was gonna say. Like zombies, like after Walking Dead, like kind of stomped that shit into the ground. I just don't care. They literally
made another fucking show that's the same show.
Yeah,
but it takes place in Mexico?
Right.
Fear of the Walking Dead, well, real original, yo, real original. I don't know. Like I said, I'm a fan of Zack Snyder. There's only one movie he's ever done that I'm not a huge fan of, and we both know what that is.
Yeah, I want to do like an analyzed movie on it, like talking about why I like it so much. Because I think it's a great film. I think it's one of his best films. And you think it's one of his worst.
Well, I mean, that's the great thing about opinions, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not saying
you're allowed to have wrong opinions. I don't know. I get it.
I'm not saying mine's any better or worse than yours. You know what I mean?
No, I know. I'm fucking with you, but yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's plenty of movies that me and you disagree on, but we also have plenty of Zack Snyders that we do agree on. So
right. I know you've been fucking up lately. You've been giving me movies I really like. City of God.
I told you when I was going tit for tat and just like you were making me miserable, so I was trying to make you miserable back. I was like, this shit ain't no fun for anybody. Like, it's bad when I gave you the movie and I don't want to fucking talk about it. Like, I was just like, God damn it.
What movie did you give me that you didn't want to talk about?
Fucking Idle Hands, Miss March.
I love Miss March can fuck off. But yeah. I loved Idle Hands. I want to buy the special edition.
I didn't want to talk about Miss March at all. Like, I just kept thinking like, man, this fucking guy, dude, he's going to get one back. Like,
I fucking hate you. You got me though. Miss March was like, it's probably my most hated film that you've given me.
Reindeer Games was a get back movie.
Yeah, but I had fun with it.
Yeah, I didn't expect you to enjoy that one at all. I remember going back to watch it. I was like, I don't even want to watch this. Like, fuck, and I own it. But some of the ones I really thought you would. To this day, I still don't understand how you didn't find Vacation funny, man. I thought that shit is hilarious.
I
went back and watched it just to make myself know that it wasn't me. I was like, it's fucking hilarious, bro. It's him. This is gold. It's comedy gold. But apparently, you're not the only one who dislikes that. Like,
oh really?
It was on like the top. It was like top 10 worst remakes. It was on there. Like,
oh really?
Yeah.
I don't know. You viewed. Like, you like Thunder Force. Like, we view comedy differently, I think, sometimes. I mean, there's some overlapping, like this film.
Well, you don't like Melissa McCarthy, which...
she's fine in small doses, but like a headlining, I don't like her as.
Dude, that movie Spy that she's in, stupidest fucking movie. I love that shit.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't love that. I hate that.
Her brand of comedy just fucking kills me, bro. I'm sorry. Identity Thief with her and Jason Bateman is hilarious.
Literally the only thing I've seen her in that I thought was pretty funny is the
Hangover.
Not Hangover.
3. She's in that one for about 10 minutes.
Is she?
Mm-hmm. Oh, This is 40.
This is 40. That's the only one.
That's literally like her smallest cameo in a movie.
Yeah, and it's like that's the only Melissa McCarthy I want.
You didn't like her in Bridesmaids? I thought
I've never seen Bridesmaids.
Dude, that shit's on your list, bro. That is like a chick flick that I fucking love, man.
Yeah, I heard it's like Hangover with chicks.
Exactly what it is, bro. It is fucking hilarious.
That's what I've heard. I've just never sat down and watched it.
Kills that movie. That's what put her where she's at now, man. Because when I remember when it came out, I was like, I'm not going to see that dumb shit. Like, whatever. It's chick Hangover. Exactly what I thought when I saw the preview. And my wife saw it and she was like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hilarious.
That's what I heard. I've heard of, like, I just haven't got around to watching it.
She's like, I hope they make a fucking second one. That one was great. Which the potential's there. They could do it.
Yeah.
But
definitely could.
How are we looking? On time?
We're good on time.
Okay. Well, so you would recommend Midnight Run, huh? I picked another one.
Oh yeah, I didn't give my fucking rating of Midnight Run. Midnight Run is a highly recommended. I feel like it fits right in that genre of 80s, early 90s buddy adventure movies. Yeah. It needs more appreciation because it's a great movie.
If you're into older older, like you said, buddy comedies.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a
like
good
I said,
watch.
you have Beverly Hills Cop and you have Lethal Weapon. Put this right in the middle of it. It fits right in.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, like I said, I'm glad I bought it on the collector's edition because there's a bunch of stuff on there that I want to rewatch and stuff.
I really fucking hope that, you know how some of the movies we do, like they just pick up and like people, like I'd like to imagine that they went and watched the movie because of what we talked about.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like doing these lesser known films because.
But this is one of the ones that if you didn't know about it and you watched it because of this, thank you and you're welcome.
100%. Yeah, that's why I like doing this podcast is because we do those movies that you probably haven't heard of. And it gives you a chance to go watch a movie that you probably wouldn't have watched. I mean, that's why we do it for each other. I give you movies you wouldn't watch, and you give me movies because honestly, if I would have went down Robert De Niro's like filmography, I probably would have skipped over this. Right. Honestly, like I probably wouldn't have thought about watching it.
I honestly, like I said, maybe I thought it was just me at first, but I really don't think this is one of his bigger known movies.
No, it's like.
Guys our dad's age would probably be like, what are you talking about? Fucking Midnight Run's amazing.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah. People
our age probably wouldn't know as much. You know what I mean?
And below us, a generation below us, don't even know about this.
No, not at all.
So, yeah,
You'd be
definitely.
Like speaking another language to them.
Right. Definitely check out Midnight Run, especially since Charles passed away recently. This is one of his best.
Dude, this is gonna, like, I still have shivers, dude. Like, I have goosebumps now, bro. Like, that is so wild, dude.
Yeah.
That is by far the craziest fucking coincidence that's ever happened.
How do you think I felt? I was in the middle of watching it, look up thing about this movie, and
I'm surprised you didn't call me like, hey, I can't do this today, dude.
Well,
like,
I saved it for the podcast so I could get a genuine reaction of you.
Oh, so that's what you were gonna tell me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you saved it, bro, because that would have been way wasted on just telling me there.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, if y'all haven't seen this, hopefully we didn't spoil it too much. I was kind of vague on some shit, but
it's still fun. Like,
yeah, like I said, it is it's a fun movie to watch. You're gonna get some laughs. You're gonna feel good after you watch it. Like, this is one of those, like, if you call your dad and hang out, watch this movie with him.
Definitely, 100%.
Or brother, whatever, it doesn't matter. Watch it by yourself if you want, but I think it's great, and it's one of my childhood favorites. So,
speaking of watching movies with your dad, just real quick before we call it quits, have you? I'm sure you've seen Last Action Hero, right?
Of course.
Yeah, me and Mick were talking about Last Action Hero and how much we love that film, and coincidentally, we both went with our dads to watch that movie in theaters. And I just love that film.
I didn't see it in theaters, but when it got put on the movie channels at home, which I guess was probably about 8 months to a year after whatever it was back then. But I remember I was a huge Arnold Schwarzenegger fan when I was a kid.
Who wasn't?
I'm just saying, I just saw T2 and Kindergarten Cop, and I'm just like, oh, Jingle All the Way. Like, I'm just on all this super Arnold high. Predator, for sure. Just on all these great movies. Fucking even the one he does with Jim Belushi. He plays the fucking Russian. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Red something or another. That's a fucking good movie. Yeah. Whatchamacallit, Arnold couldn't lose at that time.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Right.
So we were clicking through and I was like, look, Dad, it's Arnold. And there's a fucking cartoon cat. Like, what is this? This is great. And he's like, oh, this movie looks stupid as fuck. And we ended up watching it, but, of course, me, 8 years old, 9 years old, I fucking thought it was great. My dad's like, stupid as shit.
It's because you have to watch it with the right eyes. He's making a parody film of the movies that made him popular. Like, it's fucking genius, and it works.
Oh, yeah.
I want to rewatch it, and that's another one that he's like, I want to be on and talk about Last Action Hero.
Oh, yeah. Every time I talk to Mick, we bring up Predator, we always bring up The Last Action Hero.
We should just do an Arnold episode where we just, like, talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger's filmography.
Don't fuck with me, bro. I will do that shit. Get to the job. Yes. I will totally down for that.
If fucking Mick makes it long enough, like, that's what we'll do. We'll do an Arnold episode where we talk about all of Arnold Schwarzenegger's filmography.
I want to go through the whole fucking filmography, bro.
Right. I haven't seen a couple of them. Like, I don't fucking shoot me, but I have not seen
I'm talking about Pumping Iron, baby. Like
Barbarian.
All of it. Yeah, Conan.
Hercules
in New York.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. The shit nobody wants to see.
Well, one day we'll get together and we'll talk about the whole Arnold filmography because that would be a fucking great conversation.
Fucking A, dude.
Yeah.
I was going to say we should do it for the one we go over there, but he wants to do Watchmen, doesn't he?
Yeah. I don't know. How do you feel about Watchmen?
The movie's great. I'd never watched a single frame of the show, so
I watched one episode of the show and I'm like, this is not for me.
That's my only worry is we go over there to talk, and I'm thinking he's going to want to talk about the fucking movie, and then he just wants to talk about the show.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I haven't seen it.
Or the comic too, and you haven't read the comic.
I've read the first issue of the comic.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And then I tried to get in. I want to get the Doomsday Clock one, the one they did with DC recently.
Right.
It's like mixes the DC characters in with them.
Mm-hmm.
I got like a first episode of that too. Or I got the first issue of that.
Yeah, because like I said, I've only seen the movie and the first episode of the season. So I don't know, but whatever. We'll talk about Watchmen when we go.
How many seasons did it even have?
It's just the one.
Oh, really?
So far.
So did it get canceled or like what happened?
I don't know, but it was very like racist, like driven. So I was just like, I don't care.
Well, the movie's pretty crazy too.
I fucking love the movie.
It's one of those ones. It was like Inglourious Bastards. I didn't like it the first time I watched it, but the second, third time I started picking up on little things. Mm-hmm. And then I was just sitting there halfway through it and I'm like, fuck, I like this movie.
Fair.
I love this fucking movie.
Isn't it funny how like there's some movies that you're like, I don't like this movie, but I'm going to watch it again.
Mm-hmm. You know, what's weird is Step Brothers was like that for me. The first time I watched Step Brothers, I didn't think it was that great, man. I was like, it's funny, but it's just kind of fucking silly, you know? And you go back and watch it that second time, third time, and you're just like, man, this is fucking great. Same thing with Napoleon Dynamite, dude.
I think it was Elf for me. Like I watched Elf and I'm like,
Elf.
You don't like Elf?
I'm that guy. I still don't like
That's
Elf,
fair.
bro.
But I hated Elf. I'm like, this is stupid. He's just a man child. But then I watched Step Brothers, Talladega Nights, and I'm like, oh, he's a fucking like comedy genius.
Oh, Ricky Bobby is my favorite Will Ferrell movie.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, hands down.
But no, Step Brothers is my favorite. I fucking love Step Brothers. It makes me laugh every time.
Oh, it's fucking great now. Like it's in my top 5 like comedies, you know what I mean? But
right.
Yeah, Napoleon, like there's just some movies like they just the first time they don't hit me right, and then I'll go back and give it another shot, especially if it's a director I really like or some actors that I really like, and I'm like, maybe it wasn't that bad, maybe I'm just being tough.
Yeah.
And then I'll go watch it again, and then if I still hate it that much, then I'll get rid of it. But
that's fair. There's actually one that popped up in my group called like I Killed Giants, which I thought it was this little girl that literally killed giants, but it was more like a metaphor. And I was like, oh, I need to rewatch that because I didn't go into it right.
Supposedly there's a movie with Anne Hathaway that she controls a kaiju with her emotions. So if she's happy, the monster's happy and like doesn't do anything. But if she's pissed off, the monster like starts destroying Tokyo and shit. And like,
it's not the shit. I never heard about that one. No.
I never heard about it either, but supposedly it's out there and it's a real thing. Kind of want to watch it.
I'll have to look that up.
I forgot what the fucking name was. It was like The Monster in Me or Monster with Me or something like that. I don't remember.
I have to look into it. That sounds interesting. That's a very
and I
interesting
like Anne Hathaway. I was surprised.
Oh yeah,
I was shocked.
But next time we'll be doing Snowpiercer, which is the second part of our Bong Joon-ho's trilogy that I'm putting on for us.
So glad you said his name. I still don't know how to pronounce it properly.
Bong Joon.
I know Bong.
Yeah, exactly. Just start off with Bong Joon-ho.
Joon-ho? Bong Joon-ho?
Yeah.
Sounds like you're calling him a hoe.
Right. And then like I'll finish up my trilogy with
the host.
The host.
Right.
But next time it's Snowpiercer.
Okay.
Until then.
Later, y'all.
Later.